Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, biodegradable strings? No way. Stay tuned. All right, guys, coffee sponsor of today is Dennis. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name. Bikik. Dennis, Bikicic. Bikik is my guess. All right, Dennis, thank you for the coffee. Dennis writes, appreciate your insight, Harry. Oh, well, thank you for the coffee, and I appreciate you watching and hooking me up. If you want to be my coffee sponsor of the day, network is buymeacoffee.com/tennis spin. You want to hook up the channel? Super thanks is the way. You can contribute as much or as little as you like. Link is below. Thank you guys so much for keeping me rolling. All right. All right. I'm not great with names, so I'm sorry, Dennis. Got a package, guys, from new company called Velociti. Spelled a little different. Not like what you think. Velociti. And my man Ryan Burbary, president and owner, writes, thank you for trying the world's first 100% biodegradable synthetic tennis string, Velociti Catalyst. You are one of the first people worldwide to experience this revolutionary, environmentally friendly string. Oh, interesting. So let's take a look at what the Catalyst is about. It's a 16 gauge, 6-sided copolyester string, biodegrades in just 3 to 5 years, described as durable and spin friendly by the professional play testers in RSI magazine. So it's Racket Stringers magazine. Looking for retailers to partner with to carry it? Please contact us with any questions. Let's take a look at the string here. So I got a few sets. One for me for sure. So let's take a look. 6-sided, guys. 6-sided. You can see by the 3-dimensional photo. 16 gauge, which is they're saying is 1.28. 40 feet of string. Let's open one of these up. Oh, it's kind of a pearlish white. It kind of glows. Oh. Interesting. See, Coach Dan taught me this, to spin it around the thing, my finger or a pen, and then let it go. And it'll tell us how firm this is. So it's still kind of holding, so it's kind of medium to medium firm here. Because if it would have stayed, then it's soft. But if it wants to straighten back out, it's on the firmer side. So this wanted to straighten back out. Kind of smooth. Ooh, kind of smooth for 8-sided. I don't feel the edges. Interesting. All right, so let's put it into our rackets and see how it plays. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so we just got off the court with the new Velociti with an I string that is biodegradable in 3 years in the white color. Coach Chris left the racket in his car that he's been using for a week, but we can still get his review. All right, Coach Chris, you've been using it for a week already. That's Coach Jerod's racket in your hand, and we have it on mine. Talk to me, what do you think?
I think that the string is definitely it doesn't have as much bite as I'm used to playing with my strings. It's a little bit more smooth. Playing with it, I think that the tension does drop, after maybe 3-4 hours of play. But overall, pretty decent string. Like, I do get enough feel out of it. I think it's kind of a good substitute to maybe Hyper G, but I would say it's maybe a little bit stiffer than Hyper G, I think. But other than that, I like the concept of it being a biodegradable string. I think it's I think we maybe need more of those kind of strings around here, and I like to see if they can add a bit more edges to make it to have a bit more bite to it. So, yeah.
Okay. Coach Jerod, seemed like you were hitting out of your mind with that string. Tell them what you really think.
Yeah, I think Harry knows that I'm one of those guys that always is crazy about equipment and kind of look for the latest and greatest technology out there. So I was pretty interested to hear this was a biodegradable string. But yeah, like what Coach Chris said, it's a pretty smooth string. For me, it actually felt like Hyper G, but actually a lot softer and a little bit more responsive. When I first got this out to the court when it was brand new, it actually played super well. It was pocketing great, string was snapping back, and was getting tons of spin. But I will say that the tension maintenance does drop off after a couple of hours of playing. So that's where it gets a little bit mushy. Was spraying a couple of times here and there, so I'd probably replace this more often than not if I decided to switch to it. But if it's a fresh string job and brand new, I would play with it. I like it, good feel, and soft at the same time, and I liked it.
Okay. Coach Jerod was hitting out of his mind today, and I was like, I don't think it's a string. You're playing against me.
Don't even make me look good, Aaron.
I make everybody look good. But like he kept saying, man, I'm going to go for it. I was like, go for it, dude. And then he went for it. Ball went in. He kept saying, I like this string. I like this string. So I actually liked it in different ways. I know what you're talking about. It had good comfort. It was a very comfortable string. It had good ball pocketing. It actually absorbed in, and it pocketed really well, and then it like launched it out of there.
Back out.
Yeah. But it wasn't mushy. It was firm enough where it gave and then snapped right back to kind of get the ball back, and you knew kind of what was going to happen.
It's predictable.
Yeah.
Super predictable.
Yeah. So
good confidence in it.
But in a soft way.
Agreed.
That's the thing,
Yeah.
It's like the only way I can categorize it is, somebody who wears a lot of perfume or cologne and they walk by you and right? So this person kind of, sprayed some mist on and they walk by you and they're like, ooh,
I think you're spending too much time at the Macy's store area. I think you're spending too much time at Macy's. I don't know what you're talking about.
Surprised.
Yes, I'm pleasantly surprised by, not the overwhelming scent of like somebody who lathered themselves in cologne or perfume. Yeah. That's how I categorize it.
So we're talking about this is a perfume string?
Yeah. Yeah, smells good. No. Anyways, so if you want to save the earth, try these guys out. Really good string. If you are a soft poly user or you like that type of string, definitely give these guys a shot.
Is the price point pretty much the same too?
Yes, very much so.
There you go.
Very much so. All right, guys, thank you so much for helping me review this Velociti with an I string. Coach Jerod, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at @MaTennis.
All right. He'll be doing a personal review over there, okay? Coach Chris, the singing man, where can they find you?
You can find me at CB Chan Tennis.
And
that's
it. if I never didn't tell you before, he's like sings, okay, like John Mayer. Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. You know, most people, they quit tennis because, you know, it's hard to find somebody to play with, right? I just feel so lucky to have my buddy Coach Rob, that we have so much in common. You know, we're both kind of follically impaired. And ain't that right, Coach Rob?
Us follically challenged friends have to hit together.
Yes. So I have Coach Rob. If you guys need a friend and you're follically impaired or are a bearded one and looking for your bearded mate, right? Check out Player Court. They have people that look like you, play like you, maybe act like you. Check out their site. It's playercourt.com. Your tennis buddy can teach you how to twirl.
Hopefully
You'll get it someday.
Hopefully better than that. We'll have to keep practicing, Harry.